What is the longest you've dated somebody before you found out their actual age? 601-995-1017. Or better yet, are you currently dating somebody right now who doesn't know your actual age? If that's your story, we can keep you anonymous. If you want to call or text us at 601-995-1017. And I'm asking because this guy sort of gone viral. He has wished to remain anonymous himself. But he's been dating a woman for 4 years. He thought she was born April of 1998. Now, there were some red flags over the course of this 4-year relationship where he wasn't exactly sure, like, is she actually only 27 years old? Was she really born in 1998? And then he finally saw a picture of her passport on her laptop or something. She left it open by mistake. She was actually born in 1977.
Oh, big difference.
Yeah, about double what her actual age or what she said her age was. She's almost 50 years old and has been trying to pass off as mid-20s this whole time. Isn't that a wild story?
It is a wild story, and I would never do that because I would never want someone to be like, ugh, she does not look good for her age. I would, if I'm going to lie, I'm always going to lie up. I'm going to be like, I'm 50, and you're going to be like, you look fantastic. Spill your secrets.
You don't look a day over 33.
Exactly.
601-995-1017. Just curious, who has ever dated somebody who didn't know their real age? I have never lied about my age. I've never really understood it. But I think I told the story about a guy I worked with and who I became like friendly with, who I was 24 or something whenever we worked together. He told me that he was 25, 1 year older than me. He was 39 at that point. And then, like, months later, like, we became closer friends, and we were out at a bar one night, and he's like, well, you know, I'm much older than you. And I said, no, you're just a year older than me. Like, I knew the whole time he was almost 40, but I played it off like I didn't know at all. And then whenever he's like, dude, I'm going to be 40 in 2 months. I was like, what? No, come on. Really? So anyone else in that kind of situation where you're not entirely sure how old your significant other was? Allison, you said one time, you accidentally lied about your age?
I have accidentally lied. Yeah.
How does that even happen?
I'm really hoping somebody else calls or texts with their story to 601-995-1017 because all of this is so embarrassing. The whole story. I celebrate a fake birthday because I don't like my real birthday.
Yes.
My fake birthday is before my real birthday. And whenever I had a Tinder account during the pandemic, I was like, I don't want to use my real birthday. I don't like it. I'm going to use my fake birthday. But my fake birthday had already happened. My real birthday had not happened. So it said I was a whole year older than I was. And I was talking to all these people and I was like, I really hope nothing ever comes to this because that's going to be such an awkward conversation to be like, so I'm not actually that age. I'm actually this age, but like I'm a messed up person and you probably don't want to date me now because I lie about my birthday because I'm that nuts.
And truthfully, your lie was a little bit it's certainly not as bad as this woman who said she was born in 98 and she was actually born in 77. Your lie was a lie between 1 and 11 months somewhere in there.
But still, like, I do feel like it's much more normal to lie about being like, oh, I'm young still versus like, why do you have a fake birthday?
Yeah, no, that is going to bring up some questions that maybe you don't want to answer conversation one on Tinder. So we got this anonymous text, and the text is very interesting, but I do have a lot of questions.
Yes.
So anonymous says, when I was 19, I dated a guy who said he was 24. He was 27. I found out when he showed me his blood work results and his age was on the paper. I guess he forgot.
Weird.
So now I need to know, like, 1, did you break up? 2, that doesn't seem like that big of like, if you're going to lie about your age.
Yeah.
Why not? Why didn't he say he was 21?
Ooh, but I bet because she was 19.
Well, yeah, but then he's 2 years older than her.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Like, it's like telling her he's 24 when he's actually 27. That, like, if you're going to lie about your age, lie all the way, bro.
Yeah, that is a good point. I was thinking maybe he was trying to, like, meet in the middle of feeling like 27 might be too old for her. That might scare her off. So he was going for, like, I could pass for 24. Like, and it's not that egregious.
Also, why would he be showing her his blood test results?
Yeah.
How long were they together before she found out? Like I said, I have so many questions about this anonymous text.
Did the lie cause a breakup?
It could have. Would it? If you found out that somebody was actually 3 years older than they said that they were, and I know you have a very low tolerance for lying.
That's exactly it. Like, I'm out. I'm out because if you lie about that, you're going to lie about everything. And I understand that that's not everyone and not everyone has to have that opinion, but that's me. And you are not going to continue to date me if you lie because I can't tolerate it.
Wow. Interesting. Alan called us and off the air, I said to him, hey, did you ever lie about your age? And he said, absolutely all the time. So Alan's here to explain himself. Go ahead.
Unfortunately, I'm a little bit older than most people. So when it comes time to get food at a restaurant or a ticket at a theater or whatever, I look a lot older than I am. So I just tell them, yeah, I'm already 65 or 66, and they give me the discounts.
You lie for senior discounts.
I do.
That's kind of brilliant. Like, yeah. I mean, if they're going to give it to them.
I'm going to try. I'm just going to say I had a facelift.
I dare you today to go somewhere and ask if there's a senior discount.
I 100% am going to try that for the rest of my life. Because, like, so what, they say no.
That's good. Can you videotape it so we can, like, post it?
That'd be funny. I feel like then they'll know. I'll have to figure out how you can video without making it obvious that you're videoing.
Or maybe just audio record it, like phone in your pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see how that goes. Allison, 33-year-old you, asking for a senior discount.